Yo, what's up, guys? Hope you all having a great day. Thank you for watching. I like my electric furnace setups. Like I like my women, cheap and easy. And the pros of this one is it not only is it automatic, but it's really cheap to build because I'm only using a car battery and a solar panel to power the whole thing. Unfortunately, that only powers 2 electric furnaces, but that seems to be enough for solo or even a duo. And it takes up so little space that I can actually fit a good bed in here and another furnace if I need charcoal. And I mean, this is a tier 3 in here and a 1x2. I mean, it's a pretty compact little area right here to get a lot of stuff done. And I could export more boxes in here. I just left the boxes out so you can see the battery and the storage adapter thing, so it goes into the TC. That being said, though, it's pretty simple. It's automatic, so whenever there's ore in here, pretend this box is ore, it automatically turns on the furnace. When you run out of ore, it takes a second, it automatically turns it off. So basically, when you log off, you can just fill this box up with ore and log back on. As long as you're not rated, you're gonna have a box full of ore, or whatever. So that being said, I'll show you how to build this. I was gonna try to do it off of here, but it's kind of a pain in the ass with all the colored wiring and stuff. So I figured I'd just go ahead and do like a fresh build for you guys. But I'll also put at the end of the video a schematic, so if you guys ever forget how to build it, you can screenshot the schematic and just always reference that later down the road. But anyways, that being said, I'll show you how to build it from the start. So I'm going to show you how to set this up real fast like this. And first, before we do anything though, you actually don't need the root combiner and the switch. I just like to use them so I can manually shut stuff off with the switch and the root combiner, so I can add an alternative power source if need be. But you can just do it with the solar panel straight to the battery. That's on you. But that being said, I'll just show you how to do it real fast. But I'm going to start off with red because it's power and it's favorite color. So we're going to go from the solar panel to the root combiner, from the root combiner back down to the battery, and from the battery, and if this is messy, I don't care, I'm sorry, to the switch, we're going to go over to the conveyors. And like I said, if you don't want to use the switch, you can go straight from the battery to the conveyors. You go power in, pass through, power in, and the pass through, you're going to go over here to the memory cell, put it into the power in. Important thing with the power cell, or the memory cell, is you want to do the output to the branch, and then you want to set the branch to the 3 power, and I guess I'll change the color from the power cell, or the branch. This is where the power goes into the furnaces, so we'll go ahead and feed the furnaces the power. Okay, so those are now hooked up. And to make the automatic portion of this, we want to go to the filter pass, or I'll change the color, I guess. So the filter pass, we can go to the set. And the first one, the reason why I chose this one is this one's going to be feeding into here. So that's and it's going to have filters as well, so it knows when there's ore in here and when to turn on. And then from here, we're going to take the fail. I guess I'll use yellow. The filter fail is going to go over to here. Same thing with this one. Both of them have to feed into here. And this fits, it goes into the reset, right? Okay, so from here, what you need to do is put the filters into this one. I'm not going to use the filters, obviously, because I can't show you how to do it. And this is the out. Feeds into here. Feeds the furnaces. And this one you can put in a splitter and feed it to whatever. I'm just going to go back to the original box. Honestly, that's how most people are going to do it. It's the cheapest and easiest way to do it. So from here, everything should be all set up unless I forgot something, which is possible. So let's go ahead and turn on the system. And when it's on, it should be using 2 when it's actually not cooking any ore. And when it's cooking ore, it only uses 8 power. It's pretty efficient. When it's done, it shuts off. So one thing that you have to consider here is, like I said, the branch has to be set for 3, and the one that's set, like the conveyor that's going from the box into the furnaces, that's the one that you want to have the filter on, and that's the one that has the pass set up. So I'll put a schematic up so it's easier for you guys to see in case I explained it poorly. But if you have any questions, make sure to ask me down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you. And if you want to stay up to date with Rust content, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And I'll catch you all later. Deuces.